So, personality development refers to the enhancement of personal traits and attributes of contribute to an individual's overall persona. For teachers in higher education institutions, personality development is not just an individual pursuit but a professional necessity. It encompasses the continuous process of improving communication skills, emotional intelligence, leadership abilities, and interpersonal interactions. A teacher's personality directly impacts student engagement, motivation, and learning outcomes, making it a key component in the quality of education delivered in HEIs. So it's basically components of, if we talk about personality development, that it's basically communication skills. Effective communication is the cornerstone of teaching. Teachers must master both verbal and non-verbal communication to convey concepts clearly and foster an interactive classroom environment. Public speaking, active listening, and the ability to articulate thoughts concisely are crucial. So, emotional intelligence teachers with high emotional intelligence can manage their emotions and understand the emotional needs of their students. This leads to a more empathetic and responsive teaching style, which is essential in addressing diverse classroom dynamics. Strong interpersonal skills enable teachers to build positive relationship with students, colleagues, and administrative staff. This includes teamwork, collaboration, and conflict resolution. So, all of which contribute to a supportive educational environment. Leadership qualities. Teachers often take in leadership roles, whether formally or informally. Decision making, problem solving, and the ability to inspire and motivate others are traits that contribute to effective leadership within academic settings. And professionalism in appearance, just like punctuality, ethics is vital. Teachers are role models, and their behavior sets the standard for students. Maintaining a decorum and showing respect for institutional values reflect positively on the academic community. So, personality development enhance a teacher's ability to connect with students and foster an inclusive, engaging learning environment. It leads to increased confidence, better classroom management, and a stronger presence in academic circles. Ultimately, it contributes to improved student performance and institutional excellence. There are basic strategies for personality development: participation in workshops and FDPs, self reflection and feedback mechanisms, reading and continuous learning, public speaking and leadership opportunities, mindfulness and stress management. So, if you talk about workshops and FDPs, participation in workshop and FDPs, workshops and FDP provide opportunities for skill enhancement, exposure to new teaching methodologies, and peer learning. Self reflection and feedback mechanisms. Regular self assessment and seeking constructive feedback from peers and students help identify areas for improvement. So, reading and continuous learning is staying updated with current trends in education and personal development through reading and online courses ensures ongoing growth. So, personality development is a valuable area of focus as teachers play a very important role not only in delivering knowledge but also in shaping students attitudes confidence behavior. A well developed personality helps teachers become more effective communicators motivators and role models. So here is the just like different kinds of just like different things to enhance your personality. How can you enhance your personalities? Develop effective communication skills, speak clearly, listen actively, and make eye contact. It's very important that effective communication skills speak clearly, listen actively, and make eye contact. Read regularly, expand your vocabulary, and knowledge. So it shows in your conversations. Practice gratitude and positivity. A positive attitude and attire affect first impressions. So stay confident but humble. Believe in yourself without boasting. Be a good listener. It shows respect and builds trust. Work on body language, posture, gestures, expressions, communicate volumes, and be open to feedback. Growth comes from learning and evolving. So stay calm under pressure. Emotional stability enhances respect and leadership. So keep learning. Always look for ways to improve personally and professionally. So if we talk about types of personality, it different kinds, just like type A and type B personality. Big five personality traits ocean model and MBTI measures bricks type indicator. So different kinds of personality. So first, if you just like a body language refers to the non-verbal communication we use to convey. And suppose when faced with a challenging task, how do you usually react? Suppose any teacher faced with a challenging task, so how do you usually react? Firstly, if type A personality, then dive right in and aiming to finish fast. And if we talk about type B personality, then take time and plan carefully and stay relaxed. So, body language refers to the non-verbal communication we use to convey information, emotions, and attitudes. It includes gestures, facial expressions, posture, eye contact, tone of voice, and other physical movements. So, body language can sometimes convey more than words, as it can express things like confidence, discomfort, or openness without saying a single word. So, there are some aspects of body language. Firstly, we talk about facial expressions. Facial expressions, it's a very important part of the body language. And the face is one of the most expressive parts of the body. Smiles, raised eyebrows, and other facial movements can express emotions such as happiness, anger, surprise, or confusion. So we all things we express through our face. So these include movements of the hands, arms, and fingers that help convey meaning. So, for example, a thumbs up gesture often signals approval, disagreement, agreement, while crossing arms might suggest defensiveness or discomfort. So, how someone holds their body can indicate their feelings or attitude. Standing or sitting up straight often signals confidence. So, while slouching may indicate disinterest or low self esteem. Making eye contact can signal attentiveness and interest or confidence. Avoiding eye contact, on the other hand, might be interpreted as insecurity, dishonesty, or discomfort. So, touch can communicate a wide range of emotions such as affection, warmth, or dominance. It's also culturally sensitive, and the appropriateness of a touch varies across cultures. So, while technically not part of body movement, tone and pitch of voice can influence how a message is received. A warm, calm tone conveys friendliness, while high pitched, sharp tone can indicate frustration or impatience. So, how close or far away we stand from others can communicate our comfort level. Standing too close might feel invasive, while standing too far away might seem distant or cold. So, understanding and interpreting body language is essential in communication, and it can reinforce or contradict verbal messages. It is an important tool in building rapport and understanding others, and even in negotiation and conflict resolution. So, there are many factors that affecting personality development. Personality development refers to the growth and enhancement of an individual's characteristics and traits, and it is influenced by a wide range of internal and external factors. So, understanding these influences helps in personal growth and improving interpersonal relationships. So, if we talk about heredity, heredity refers to the genetic inheritance passed down from parents to children. Physical characteristics like height, body type, intellectual abilities, and even temperament can be inherited. So, though it sets the base, heredity alone does not determine personality. It interacts with environmental factors. Environment, the surroundings and conditions in which a person lives greatly impact personality. Family, friends, culture, education, and media shape how individuals think, behave, and respond to situations. A nurturing and positive environment fosters confidence and healthy personality traits. So, the family is the first agent of socialization. Parenting style, sibling relationships, family values, communication patterns mold one's behavior and beliefs. So, supportive families generally lead to emotionally stable personalities. If we talk about culture, so culture defines the values, norms, and expectations individuals grow up with. Society influences through roles, customs, religion, and peer groups. Cultural background can shape attitudes, ethics, interaction styles. Education fosters cognitive development, critical thinking, and social skills. Teachers, mentors, and educational experiences expose individuals to new perspectives. Colleges also instill discipline, teamwork, and a sense of responsibility. So, peer groups, friends, peers influence social behavior, language, decision making. During adolescence, peer groups significantly shape identity, self concept, and social competence. Both positive and negative peer influences impact personality development. Personal success, failures, trauma, achievements build resilience, confidence, or fear. So, learning from life events contributes to maturity and emotional intelligence. Experiences often redefine goals, beliefs, and values. There are some biological factors, just like hormonal changes, brain chemistry, physical health affect mood and behavior. Chronic illness, disabilities may influence personality development. So, adequate nutrition and health care support better emotional regulation and development. Economic conditions, stability, hardship can shape personality traits like ambition, patience, or insecurity. So, exposure to digital content shapes perceptions, habits, aspirations. Media can either positively educate or negatively influence attitudes and behavior balanced and mindful consumption. So, personality development is a lifelong process influenced by both intrinsic traits and external conditions. Awareness of these factors helps individuals take proactive steps toward self improvement and better relationships. So, just like a traits for building a personality, great for presentations, lectures, handouts, traits for building personality. A well-rounded personality is not just about appearance or communication. It's a combination of qualities that define how we think, behave, and interact with the world. So, there are some traits are essential for building a strong and admirable personality. Firstly, we talk about self-confidence. Self confidence means believing in oneself. Believing in oneself is the foundation of personality. It reflects in your posture, speech, and decision making, helps overcome challenges and take initiative. Self confidence is the key of success and is the key of personality. So, next one, communication skills. Clear and effective expression, verbal, non-verbal, enhances understanding and relationships. So active listening is just as important as speaking. And good communication are also good connectors. So positive attitude, staying optimistic even in tough situations influences others and fosters resilience. Positivity attracts people and open doors to opportunities. Being truthful and consistent builds trust. A person of integrity earns respect and credibility. So, the ability to adjust in changing situations shows maturity and professionalism. Open mindedness fosters growth and learning. It's a understanding others. Emotions creates a deeper connections. Empathy enhances teamwork and conflict resolution. So, responsibility and accountability, owing your actions and decisions reflects the strength of character. Responsible individuals are reliable and dependable. So, recognizing, managing, and expressing your emotions appropriately helps in maintaining composure and dealing with others effectively. Staying focused and consistent in efforts leads to long term success. Discipline is key to achieving personal and professional goals. A good sense of humor lightens the mood and builds bonds. It helps reduce stress and adds charm to one's personality. But innovative ideas and problem solving abilities make you stand out, encourages unique perspectives and growth. So, leading by example and even in small tasks build confidence. Taking initiative shows drive and responsibilities. So, personality is not static, it's a dynamic blend of traits that can be developed over time. By consciously cultivating these positive traits, individuals can shape a strong, effective, and inspiring personality. So, if you talk about personal development, it's also the major role of the personality development. It's personal development. Personal development is the lifelong process of understanding oneself, improving skills, and building a fulfilling life. It involves a conscious effort to grow in various dimensions emotionally, intellectually, physically, and socially. So, self awareness, understanding your strengths, weakness, values, and emotions, enables better decision making and improve emotional intelligence. Reflective practices like journalism or meditation can add self awareness. Clear, achievable goals provide direction and motivation. So, short term and long term goals help track progress. Smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound goals are effective. So, continuous learning, acquiring new skills and knowledge enhances confidence and capability. Reading online courses and workshops keep you updated and competitive. So, learning isn't limited to academic, it includes life skills and emotional growth. Firstly, we prioritizing tasks and organizing time efficiently and increases productivity. Tools like planners, calendars, and the Pomodoro technique can help. So, balancing personal and professional life is crucial for well being. Emotional intelligence, the ability to perceive, control, and evaluate emotions in yourself and others, helps in communication, conflict resolution, and leadership. So, includes empathy, self regulation, and social skills. Believe in oneself opens the door to opportunities and success. So, confidence grows with preparation, experience, and positive self talk. Effective communication enhances relationships and reduces misunderstandings. Includes listening, speaking clearly, and interpreting nonverbal cues. So, crucial in both personal and professional spheres. The ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to change develops through challenges and persistence. So, helps maintain mental well being during adversity. Health and just like physical fitness and mental health are the foundation of personal development. Regular exercise, healthy diet, and stress management contribute to overall growth. Self care is not a luxury but a necessity. A growth mindset believes in the potential for improvement, optimism, and gratitude foster motivation and happiness. Surrounding yourself with positivity accelerates personal growth. So, personal development is not just a destination, it's a journey. Every step taken towards understanding yourself better, learning new things, and becoming the best version of yourself contributes to more meaningful and successful lives. So, personal development spans multiple dimensions of life, focusing on key areas of holistic growth and helps individuals reach their full potential. Firstly, emotional development, enhancing self awareness and emotional intelligence, managing stress and anxiety, and building resilience. So, practicing mindfulness, gratitude, and positive thinking, Maintaining physical health through exercise, nutrition, and sleep. So, developing discipline in health habits, understanding the connection between body and mind. Intellectual development, continuously acquiring knowledge and critical thinking skills. Reading, enrolling in courses, attending seminars, webinars, stimulating creativity and and communication skills, building empathy, teamwork, and conflict resolution abilities. Studying personal and professional relationships. Improving interpersonal and communication skills, building empathy, and developing a strong value system and integrity, practicing fairness, accountability, and ethical behavior, making decisions based on a moral compass. So, learning to budget, save, and invest, and understanding financial planning and decision making, building habits from long term financial health. So, career and professional development, it's setting and working toward career goals, improving skills like leadership, time management, adaptability, seeking mentorship, training, and networking opportunities. So, seeking purpose, inner peace, and connectedness, engaging in practices like meditation, prayer, or reflection, exploring personal values and life meaning. So, personal development is a journey across these interconnected areas. Investing time and effort in each domain can lead to a balanced, successful, and fulfilling life. So, communication skills perfect for lectures, workshops, presentations, training modules on personal or professional development. Communication is one of the most vital skills in personal and professional life. It is the foundation of understanding, collaboration, leadership, and relationship building. There are basically three types of communication: verbal communication, non-verbal, and written. Verbal communication, as everybody knows, that spoken words in conversations, meetings, presentations, and clarity, tone, etc., etc. Non-verbal communication, body language, facial expressions, gestures, eye contact, posture, often more powerful than spoken words. So, written communication, emails, messages, reports, and social media. So, requires clear, concise, and grammatically correct language. Listening skills. Active listening is just as important as speaking. So, involves full attention, acknowledgement, and understanding. So, there are some key elements of effective communication: clarity, conciseness, confidence, empathy, feedback, adaptability, and respect. Be clear about your message and objective. Suppose you are in a class and students are listening to you. So be always be clear about your message and objective. Keep it brief but meaningful. Speak with assurance without being arrogant, and understand the audience perspective. Encourage and be open to responses. Adjust tone and style based on context and audience. Listen actively and show courtesy to all participants. There are some barriers to effective communication, just like misinterpretation or lack of uh, clarity, language differences or jargon, emotional interferences, just like stress, anger, etc. etc. Physical distractions, noise, interruptions, poor listening habits. So, how to improve communication skills? Practice active listening, expand vocabulary and language proficiency, join speaking clubs, record and review your speaking style, seek feedback and work on areas of improvement, maintain good eye contact and body posture. So, strong communication skills open doors to opportunities, improve relationships, and enhance leadership. Whether you are in a classroom, a meeting, or a casual chat, how you communicate makes a lasting impression. Here's a just like a you can use for lectures, presentations, personal development models. Students are listening you. So Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and understand, manage, and influence your own emotions and those of others. It plays a key role in personal well being. So, relationships, leadership, and professional success. There are five core components of emotional intelligence. Firstly, self awareness. Recognizing your emotions and how they affect your thoughts and behavior. Knowing your strength and weaknesses, building self confidence. Managing or redirecting destructive emotions and impulses, staying calm and composed under pressure. So, practicing self control, adaptability, and trustworthiness, being driven to achieve for the sake of achievement, setting and working toward goals with energy and persistence. So, staying optimistic even in the face of failure. Always be optimistic. Recognizing and just like understanding the emotions of others, value diversity, and being sensitive to others' perspectives, crucial for effective communication and leadership. So, managing relationships to move people in desired directions, developing good communication, conflict management, and leadership skills, building trust and teamwork. So, some importance of emotional intelligence is like improves communication and relationships, enhances leadership and conflict resolution abilities, helps manage stress and emotional challenges, boosts job performance and decision making, increases resilience and personal satisfaction. So, ways to develop emotional intelligence: practice mindfulness and self reflection. Accept constructive criticism positively. Learn to pause and think before reacting. Cultivate empathy by listening actively and attentively. Work on effective communication and assertiveness. So, just like uh, you are in a workplace and collaborating with teams, handling feedback, resolving conflicts, in the education sector, teachers managing exam stress, peer relationships, teacher student dynamics, personal life, studying relationships, parenting, managing emotional health. So it can be learned and strength. It empowers individuals to lead more fulfilling, connected, and productive lives by making emotions work for them rather than against them. Time and stress management. It's also the part of personality development, is essential for achieving goals and maintaining productivity and living a healthy balanced life. These skills help individuals respond to challenges efficiently and with resilience. Time management, the process of planning and controlling how much time to spend on a specific activities to increase effectiveness and productivity. So set smart goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Firstly, we prioritize tasks. If you know about the Eisenhower matrix, then urgent and important, do first. Important but not urgent, schedule. Urgent but not important, delegate. Neither, eliminate. So create a daily schedule. Use planners or digital tools. Allocate time blocks for tasks and breaks. So avoid multitasking. Focus on one task at a time for better quality and speed. Set deadlines. Break large tasks into manageable parts with individual deadlines. So use time management tools. Tools like to-do list, Google Calendar, Pomodoro timer, and techniques and therapies, controlling a person's level of stress to improve everyday functioning. So, workload or academic pressure, poor time management, relationship issues, health or financial. So, some effective management techniques we can use, just like a deep breathing and relaxation. Practice 4, 7, or 8 breathing, or a progressive muscle relaxation, or guided meditation. Exercise releases endorphins and improving mood and in reducing anxiety. So healthy lifestyle, balanced diet, adequate sleep, and limiting caffeine, alcohol intake. So mindfulness and meditation focus on the present moment to reduce rumination and anxiety. Replace negative thoughts with constructive ones. Use affirmations. So engage in enjoyable activities that bring relaxation and joy. So talk to a trusted friend, mentor, or professional counselor. Higher productivity and efficiency, better decision making, enhanced mental and physical health, improved relationships, increased confidence and motivation. So, managing your time and stress effectively leads to personal growth and improved well being. So, and long term success. These are not just skills, they are essential habits with cultivating. If we talk about the digital literacy is the ability to effectively and critically navigate, evaluate, and create information using a range of digital technologies. In today's digital age, it is considered a core life skill that enhances both personal and professional development. Digital literacy goes beyond knowing how to use a computer. It includes understanding digital tools and platforms, communicating effectively online, evaluating digital content, and practicing responsible digital citizenship. So, information literacy, finding, evaluating, and using information online responsible, avoiding misinformation and recognizing credible sources, communication and collaboration, using email, social media, messaging apps, and collaborative platforms just like Google Workspace, MS Teams, practicing respectful and effective communication in digital environments. So, creating and sharing digital content, text, video, graphics, audio, understanding copyrights, licensing, and ethical use of content. So, understanding cyber threats, just like using strong passwords, antivirus software, and privacy settings, operating devices like computers, tablets, smartphones, navigating operating systems, apps, cloud storage, and file management. If you know about digital literacy, then in today's scenario, it's also build your personality. Being aware of appropriate and respectful behavior online, understanding digital footprints and reputations, adaptability and learning, staying current with evolving digital trends and tools. So, engaging in continuous learning through online sources, just like MOOCs, tutorials, webinars, etc. So take online courses just like Google Digital and LinkedIn Learning, practice using productivity tools, Excel, Canva, Zoom, read tech news blogs to stay updated, and participate in webinars and digital literacy workshops. Educate yourself about cybersecurity basics. It's how, just like you can improve your personality. So digital literacy, it's very important for this. So real world applications, if you talk about then education, career, daily life, education like research, you know about the research, new research areas, e-learning platforms, digital assignments, job applications, remote collaboration, and digital portfolios. So online banking, e-commerce, digital communication, digital literacy is a foundational skill in the 21st century. Whether you are a student, professional, teacher, or lifelong learner, building your digital competence will help you thrive in an increasingly digital world. So, if you concise explanation of this, that digital literacy is very important, that's like a research paper, presentation, training sessions. You So, leadership and collaborations, leadership refers to the ability to guide, influence, and inspire individuals to teams toward achieving common goals. Effective leadership involves setting a clear vision and making strategic decisions and motivating others to perform at their best. Leadership styles can vary from authoritarian to transformational, with each style influencing team dynamics differently. So, collaboration is the process of working together across roles, departments, organizations to achieve shared objectives. It emphasizes teamwork, open communication, mutual respect, and the integration of diverse perspectives and skills. So, the interplay between leadership and collaboration, encouraging trust and transparency, facilitating open communication, empowering team members to contribute ideas, and so, aligning individual efforts with the organization's strategic goals, providing leaders with diverse insights and feedback, strengthening team cohesion and morale. So, enhancing problem solving through collective intelligence, why they matter together. In today's dynamic and often remote or hybrid workplaces, leadership and collaboration are interdependent. Leaders who collaborate well build resilient, adaptable teams, collaborative environments, nurture the emergence of new leaders. So, reflective practice is the process of deliberately thinking about one's experiences, actions, and decisions to learn and improve future practice. Rooted in experimental learning theories, it encourages professionals to critically evaluate their work and continuously evolve both personally and professionally. There are some core elements of reflective practice. Firstly, self awareness. Recognizing one's thoughts, feelings, behaviors in various situations. Examining why things happened and what went well, what didn't, and what could be improved. Learning from experience, drawing insights from successes and failures to enhance future performance. Using reflections to inform future actions and decision making. So, benefits of reflective practice enhances personal and professional growth, encourages continuous learning, and improves problem solving and decision making. So, emotional intelligence and promotes accountability and ethical behavior. Reflective models. If we talk about reflective models, just like Gibbs reflective cycle, Cope's experimental learning cycle, and Gibbs reflective cycle includes six stages: description, feelings, evaluation, analysis, conclusion, and action plan. Cope's experimental learning cycle involves concrete experience, reflective observation, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation. Focuses on real time reflection during an activity and retrospective reflection after the activity. Application in leadership and collaboration. Reflective leaders learn from team interactions and project outcomes. So, adapt their style based on feedback and results. Foster a culture where teams reflect together and improving collaboration and shared learning. So, personal development plan that you can use for academic training or self improvement purposes. Personal development plan is a structured framework that helps individuals assess their current skills and competencies, set personal and professional goals, and outline strategies to achieve them. It is a proactive tool for lifelong learning, self improvement, and career progression. So there are some key components of a PDP. Evaluate strengths, weaknesses, values, and interest. Use tools like SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So define short-term and long-term goals. Use the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Action plan. Identify steps and resources needed to achieve the goals. Include timelines, milestones, and support systems. So, monitoring progress. Regularly review and reflect on achievements and setbacks. Adjust plans as necessary to stay aligned with evolving goals. Engage in reflective practice to understand learning outcomes. Seek constructive feedback from mentors, peers, or supervisors. Encourages self motivation and accountability, enhances goal clarity and focus, builds confidence through planned growth. So, personality development in professional context often integrated into performance appraisals, and career development programs used by leaders to model continuous improvement, encouraged in collaborative teams to support mutual growth and shared learning. Resources for growth to continuously grow as an educator, leader, teacher, or professional. It's essential to engage with resources that inspire and support development. These resources can come in the form of books, online courses, and professional communities. The courage to teach by books, you can read books like The Courage to Teach by Parker J. Palmer. This book explores the inner life of teachers and emphasizes teaching as a vocation rooted in authenticity and integrity. Palmer encourages educators to connect deeply with their identity and values, inspiring meaningful classroom engagement. So, you can also read the book The Courage to Teach by Parker J. Palmer. And one more book that is Mindset by Carol Dweck. Dweck introduces the concept of fixed versus growth mindsets and illustrates how our beliefs about learning and intelligence impact personal and professional success. A powerful resource for fostering resilience and a lifelong learning attitude. You can also do some courses like MOOCs, massive open online courses, Coursera, Swayam, available on platform like offers courses on leadership, emotional intelligence, reflective teaching, and more. So, an Indian government initiative offering free courses on education, skill development, and personal growth. These platforms allow professionals to learn at their own pace. Excuse me, just a second. Okay, so these platforms allow professionals to learn their own pace and earn certifications and stay updated with the latest trends in their fields. Online groups, LinkedIn, Facebook, and local networks join educator forums, leadership groups, HR networks to engage in discussions and resource sharing. Participate in teaching and leadership communities for peer support, resources and idea exchange. Engage with professional bodies, alumni associations, or institutional groups for collaborative learning, mentoring, and workshops. So, why these resources matter? Books provide deep insights, courses build skills, and communities offer support and shared experiences. Together, they form a powerful ecosystem for continuous personal and professional growth. So, the growth mindset ideal for presentations, workshops, or reflective learning models. The growth mindset is a concept developed by psychologist Carol Dweck that emphasizes the beliefs that abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed over time through effort, learning, and perseverance. So, fixed mindsets and growth mindset. Fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Fixed mindset, like believes intelligence is static, and growth mindset believes intelligence can be developed. Fixed mindset avoids challenges, growth mindset embraces challenges. Fixed mindset gives up easily, and growth mindset passes through setbacks. Fixed mindset sees effort as fruitless, and growth mindset sees effort as a path to mastery. Fixed mindset ignores feedback, and growth mindset learns from criticism. So, threatened by others' success, inspired by others' success, there are key principles of a growth mindset. Effort leads to improvement. Talent alone isn't enough. Consistent effort drives progress. So, mistakes are not signs of inadequacy, but stepping stones for growth. Taking risk and stepping out of the comfort zone are essential for development. Constructive feedback helps identify areas for improvement.
Persistence in the face of obstacles lead to long-term success. So encourages lifelong learning and adaptability, builds resilience and emotional strength, improves performance in academics, career and relationships, enhances motivation and reduces fear of failure. So use phrases like not yet instead of I can't. Reflect on progress rather than perfection. Celebrate effort, strategy, and improvement. Encourage curiosity and problem solving. Model and continuous learning as a leader or educator. So, you can develop a power of habits. Habits are automatic behaviors that we perform regularly without conscious thought. They shape our daily lives, influence our productivity, and have a profound impact on our personal and professional success. A very famous author Charles Deng, author of The Power of Habit, follow a three-step loop: cue, routine, and reward. A trigger that initiates the behavior, the actual behavior or action, the positive reinforcement that helps the brain remember the loop. So, by understanding the loop, we can change bad habits and build positive ones. Why habits matter? Can we think that why habits matter? Habits reduce mental effort and free up cognitive resources for complex tasks. They influence up to 40% of our daily actions. Positive habits contribute to long term success, health, and emotional well being. So, building positive habits, start small, begin with small and manageable actions, be consistent. Repetition is key to making habits stick. Link to existing routines, use habit stacking. After I brush my teeth, I will write down three goals. So use journals, apps, visual trackers. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge progress to reinforce motivation. Identify the cue that triggers the habit and change the routine while keeping the same reward. Unhealthy patterns with healthier alternatives. Increase awareness through reflection and journalism. So the role of habits in personal and professional growth: leaders build celebrity or leaders build through consistent actions. Professionals boost performance through habits like time management, deep work. Educators, learners, and collaborators thrive. They develop habits of reflection, preparation, and continuous learning. So now we talk about emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt to stress, adversity, trauma, or challenges while maintaining mental well-being. It allows individuals to bounce back from setbacks, stay grounded during difficult times, and continue functioning effectively. Self-awareness, recognizing and understanding one's emotions, and emotional regulation, managing emotions in a healthy and constructive way. Optimism, maintaining a hopeful and positive outlook even in tough situations. Flexibility, adapting to change and uncertainty. Support seeking, reaching out to others for help and perspective when needed. Purpose driving, staying connected to personal values and long term goals. Strategies to build emotional resilience. Practice mindfulness, reframe negative thoughts, build strong relationships, set realistic goals, focus on what you can control, and take care of your body. Take care of your body like physical health directly impacts mental resilience. So, sleep, nutrition, exercise, etc. Take care of your body. Why emotional resilience matters: enhances leadership capacity and decision making under pressure, strengthens collaborative relationships by promoting empathy and patience, supports mental well-being, reducing the risk of burnout and emotional exhaustion, growth mindset. So, work-life integration. Work-life integration is a modern approach to balancing personal and professional responsibilities in a fluid and harmonious way. So, unlike traditional work-life balance, which implies a strict separation between work and life, work-life integration acknowledges that the two are interconnected and can support each other when managed intensely. So, key concepts of work-life integration: flexibility over separation, personalized approach, technology as a tool, and well-being at the core. There are some benefits of work-life integration: increases satisfaction in both professional and personal spheres, and reduces stress and the risk of burnout, enhances focus and productivity by aligning energy with tasks, promotes a culture of empathy and understanding in teams and workplaces. So, leadership and work life integration encourage flexible, human centered work environments, build trust and loyalty within their teams, and foster a culture where well being and performance go hand in hand. So, uh, motivation and passion. Motivation and passion are powerful driving forces that fuel personal and professional growth. While they are closely related, they are distinct concepts with unique characteristics that contribute to sustained success and fulfillment. Motivation refers to the reasons, desires, goals that drive an individual to take action. It is what propels you forward, even when faced with challenges. So, motivation can be intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic, driven by internal factors like personal satisfaction, curiosity, or growth. Extrinsic, driven by external factors like rewards, recognition, or achieving a specific outcome. So, types of motivation: self motivation, achievement motivation, and affiliation motivation. The internal drive to achieve goals without needing external validation, that is self motivation. The desire to reach a standard of excellence and the satisfaction that comes with accomplishment, that is achievement motivation. The need to connect with others and build relationship, that is affiliation motivation. Passion is a deep enduring enthusiasm for something that brings meaning and purpose to an individual's life. It is a sense of excitement and commitment that persists over time. So, how to cultivate motivation and passion? Find your why and set meaningful goals. Create a positive environment, celebrate progress, stay curious and open, and practice self care. So, the role of motivation and passion in leadership and teamwork. So, lifelong learning. Lifelong learning refers to the continuous, voluntary, and self motivated pursuit of knowledge for personal or professional development. It's a mindset that learning doesn't stop after formal education but is an ongoing process that happens throughout life. So, while lifelong learning matters, adaptability, career advancement, personal growth, and problem solving. Adaptability, just like we can say that in a rapidly changing world, the ability to learn new skills and knowledge is essential for staying relevant. Career advancement, continuous learning helps you can keep up with industry trends and enhances your qualifications, opening new career opportunities. And learning fosters self awareness, critical thinking, and creativity, enriching both personal and professional lives. So, lifelong learners develop the ability to approach challenges with fresh perspectives, helping them adapt and innovate. There are different kinds of lifelong learning: formal learning, informal learning, and non-formal learning. Formal learning, like a structured learning through educational institutions, workshops, certification programs. Informal learning, unstructured learning that occurs in everyday life, such as through hobbies, online tutorials, or reading. Non-formal learning, semi-structured learning, often involving specific programs or courses without the need for formal exams or certifications, like MOOCs and webinars. So, lifelong learning in the workplace as a personality development part of that fosters innovation, promotes collaboration, and prepares for future roles. Supports mental well-being by keeping the brain active, and lifelong learning for personal fulfillment also. It increases self-confidence and sense of accomplishment. So there are some types of personal growth also, that technology for personal growth. Personal growth refers to the various digital tools, just like platforms and resources that can help individuals enhance their knowledge, skills, well being, and productivity. Leveraging technology in your personal growth journey can offer countless opportunities for learning, reflection, and improvement. So, learning and skill development, like online courses, MOOCs platforms, Coursera, edX, Udemy, and LinkedIn in learning, language learning apps, and skill sharing communities, Skillshare, Masterclass, etc. So productivity and time management like task management apps, Trello, Asana, to-do list, and Pomodoro technique, digital calendars, Google Calendar, Microsoft Outlook, etc. Health and well-being mental health apps, Headspace, Calm, Insight Timer, fitness tracking like Fitbit, Apple Watch, My Fitness, and sleep and recovery apps. So there are network and community engagement, professional networking, online communities, Facebook groups, webinars and virtual conferences, etc., etc. So professional learning communities uh, is a group of educators or professionals who come together regularly to share expertise, collaborate, and improve their practice. Focus on fostering continuous learning and development, making them a vital tool for both personal and professional growth. So, APLCs is a collaborative environment where members engage in reflecting discussions, share resources, solve problems together, and seek to enhance their knowledge and skills. So, the goal is not only to improve individual practices but also to contribute to the collaborative uh, improvement of the group. So, teacher as a leader. In today's educational landscape, teachers are not only responsible for imparting knowledge but also for guiding, inspiring, and leading students, colleagues, and broader school community. Teacher leadership goes beyond the classroom and involves taking an active role in shaping the learning environment, supporting colleagues, and influencing educational practices. What does it mean to be a teacher as a leader? A teacher leader is someone who takes initiative, shares knowledge, and fosters a positive impact on students, the school community, and even the wider educational landscape. So, the teacher leaders model the values of commitment, passion, and innovation, both in their teaching and in their relationships with others. So, core qualities of a teacher leader, visionary thinking. A teacher leader sees the bigger picture and thinks about how their work contributes to long term educational goals. They help others understand and share that vision, working collaboratively to achieve it. Empathy and emotional intelligence, commitment to continuous learning, and innovative and reflective. So, the basic role of a teacher leader influence and inspire, mentor and guide, facilitator of professional development, and advocate for change. Teacher leaders advocate for changes that can improve the educational experience. This may include changes in curriculum, assessment practices, school policies, or community involvement. So, how teacher leaders impact a student, role model for lifelong learning, create a positive learning environment, and foster critical thinking and problem solving. So, support student well-being. How teacher leaders influences their colleagues and steps to develop teacher leadership and studying teacher leaders in action. So, studying teacher identity, leading school initiatives, coaching and mentoring, and a school teacher identity is a crucial for personal and professional fulfillment. It reflects how educators perceive themselves and their roles in the classroom and society. It is the foundation upon which educators can build confidence, resilience, and an effective teaching practice. Studying their uh, identity allows educators to navigate challenges with clarity, purpose, and authenticity. So, why is in teacher identity important? Obviously, increases confidence, enhances professional satisfaction, fosters resilience, and guides teaching philosophy, beliefs and values, pedagogical approach, emotional and social aspects, professional development, community engagement. There's so many. So strategies for studying teacher identity reflect regularly, seek mentorship and peer support. So there are some real life stories of inspiring educators, just like Malala Yousafzai, advocate for girls' education. Malala Yousafzai, a Pakistani educational activist, he became the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate at the age of activism for girls' education. And Malala's story is one of courage and perseverance despite being shot by the uh, Taliban for advocating girls' education. She survived and continued to fight for the rights of girls to receive education worldwide. Her activism and resilience have inspired millions to take action against educational inequality. So, how these role models can inspire educators, like many personalities, social impact, innovation, resilience. So these studies can serve as powerful inspiration for educators and providing them with examples of leadership, perseverance, and passion in education. Would you? It's like there are many stories because of their personalities. Because of their personality, we know everyone. Personality is the very important role of our daily lives. Body language refers and just like we earlier talk about type A and type B personality. So you can also refers to the enhancement of personal traits and attributes that contribute to an individual's overall persona. For teachers in higher education institutions, personality development is not just an individual but a professional necessity. It encompasses like the continuous process of improving communication skills, education, and emotional intelligence, leadership abilities, interpersonal interactions. A teacher's personality directly impacts student engagement, motivation, and learning outcomes, so making it a key component in the quality of education delivered in HEIs. So personality development for teacher in higher education institutions. So that's all from my side. If you have any query, then please ask. Thank you so much.